there, and now it's time to, as you said, work as a team with you. Yeah.
But do you have that sense of responsibility, Prince Harry, for what you're asking Meghan to do?
Of course, that sense of responsibility was essentially from day one, or maybe a couple of months in, when I suddenly realised, actually, this is, you know, I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. But we still had to sit down on the sofa, and I still had to have some pretty, frank conversations with her to say, look, what you're letting yourself in for is, it's a big deal, and it's, it's not. It's not easy for anybody, but I know that, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. Should we start? No, ladies first.
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean,
really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. So, I think she's capable.
So nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's capable of anything. And together, as I said, there's a hell of a lot of stuff and work that needs doing. At the moment, for us, it's going to be making sure that our relationship is always put first. But no, look, both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and with lots of young people running around the Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
Right, so I don't know what video number is. I'm just recording while the house is quiet before the kids get up. It's now 7:30. This is not something I want to talk about, but I just saw it while I was getting ready to record again. Is that Steve Bannon and Cambridge Analytica have a whole new problem. This, okay? You see, the US and the UK are going to somewhat during similar problem, okay? Similar problem. I did a video, I think I call it cyber surprise or something like that, where in that video, I don't think I put it live on YouTube. When I do have Patreon, I will drop those things there. I talk a little bit extensive about political. The reason I call it cyber surprise is that they manipulate the system to have people to vote against their own interests, like Brexit, okay? Like Brexit, and you see what's going on in the US and things like that. So this is something here I probably will look, let's see. Pure evil. Okay, let's see. Let's look at his article. What did they say here? We keep seeing reminder that the U.S. criminal justice system works excruciatingly slowly, but it does often work. For instance, longtime Trump henchman Steve Bannon has been arrested and is awaiting criminal trial. Oh shit! I didn't see that coming. And another example, the FTC is finally ripping apart Trump 2016 campaign co-conspirator Cambridge Analytica. Wow, this is huge. Now those developments have collided. The FTC is investigating how Cambridge Analytica stole personal data from 50 million fake Facebook users and then illegally used it to form the basis for the 2016 campaign's voter targeting strategy. Steve Bannon was one of the key players at Cambridge Analytica during this time, and so the FTC has been trying to force him to testify about it. Oh shit, this is huge. This is huge. Bannon has been trying to delay that testimony for fear that whatever he says might use against him during his upcoming criminal trial. But now a judge has ruled that Bannon must testify to the FTC ahead of his criminal trial. In other words, things are about to get even uglier for him. Okay, it's not clear if Donald Trump will end up pardoning Steve Bannon, as the two have had an up and down relationship. But as this FTC probe shows, Bannon's lifetime of fraudulent antics goes far beyond the charges he's currently facing. So there is reason to believe that even if he's pardoned, he'll face federal charges that fall outside the pardon, or state charges that can be pardoned. Trump's henchmen all take a fall eventually. Oh my goodness, that is used. And that particular video, I don't want to bring it. You know what? Let me leave it as that, because there's so much I could say about that. What is it? On Facebook, where they were starting, okay, they were starting putting advertisement, clashing different groups of people with each other, because that was our foundation, that was our problem in the US. Black versus white, this was always been there, the problem was there. But guess who saw this is a way to get to somewhat destroy democracy? Someone saw it and used it against us, and then bam, it worked. And then, but one thing they did not forget: America, the core value of America, the immigrants, okay, immigrants around the world who see the United States as a epitome of how will I say that, a way of escaping evil forces in their homeland, pretty much. I'm not putting in the right word, but they fought for that. Okay, they fought for the last democracy we see that's going on. It's immigrant, black and immigrants. Okay, black, Hispanic, who else? Native American, and all of that, who fought to upkeep the value of America, what we are seeing now. Okay, but all those white women, not all, let me take that back, some, majority of black women and majority of white men, wanted to go in that route. Okay, the reason why, their forefathers left England or different part of the world to come to America, they wanted to go back to that same old ways. Okay, but immigrants, Native American, Hispanic, black, and all of this fought for that. And I have to give credit with Lincoln Project. Okay, you see a lot of white Republican men and women who wanted to keep the value of America. All right, so this is where we are now. And that cyber surprise thing, I talk how it started. Who you might be surprised who started with that analytic kind of thing, and that person who started wanted to use it in a good way. But once these people find out about it, they just went steroid with it. They just went steroid with that. Okay, so that's my take on that. I'll leave this link also. I have to leave all this tab open so that way I could get the links. And that's what video is that? I don't know, video number 4. I have to make sure I put in the right video. Sometimes I forget to do that. So that's what's going on here. Alright, I'm gonna go to my bookmarks right now. These are things I bookmarked last night, and I'm probably gonna come across some of the things again that I've already taught. Alright, so this is this. You guys see this? One of the reasons people are pushing back against this is because Princess Diana got to tell her story before she died. People who weren't aware of her are able to have a documentation of what type of person she was. They are now trying to rewrite history. Okay, so that's a thread. Let me read her thread before I go into that. I hope I don't click on the link. Okay, let me read the link here. Many of us found her crass, naff, a society version of a Wham fan. Increasingly, she seemed manipulative, attention-seeking, hysterical. My goodness, are they talking about Diana? I'm assuming that's what they're talking about, the Telegraph, okay? This is why I'm always in support of Harry and Meghan platform, like Meghanpedia and Meghan Mood. I listen to her, her YouTube videos. You guys should follow her if you don't know, Meghanpedia. She's not like me. She does her research and everything like that. Me, I talk on top of my head and then I look for receipts. I talk on top of my head and then I look for a receipt. But Meghanpedia does her research and then she talk about it. I'm the complete reverse of her. But anyway, no, seriously, you guys should follow her on YouTube. And I think, how often does she post? I don't know how often, but when she posts, I watch her video. Okay, Meghan Mood. Okay, I don't follow her. I need to. Duchess Us, Sussex Squad Pod. Okay, I listen to that, etc. That are documenting outside of social media and abuse that Meghan and Harry are facing. Or after we are all gone, those things remain. That is true. Okay, Sussex Squad Podcast. So she's the one who's doing that. Okay, I follow them too. That's why I'm seeing it here. Okay, hopefully someday Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan Markle, will be able to tell their story, communicating exactly what face. Okay, no one can do that for them, and the time is definitely not now. But it is important to document this so people don't get to rewrite history. Oh fuck! Why are you so right? You are freaking spot on. Okay, long live Princess Diana. I hate to see your name get dragged through the mud after all you have gone for the monarchy and that country. Prince Harry is carrying your legacy and realize all your dreams. Rest easy, Queen. Wow, that was very heartwarming. Okay. This is even more revolting than their usual smearing for the palace. Diana is dead. Can they not let that poor woman rest in peace? Charles trying to desperately to change history. Okay, it is what is. Charles, suck it up. It is what it is, pretty much. Okay. When I first saw it, as you can see, I commented. Very rarely I comment on stuff. But when I saw it, this is the only thing I read. Okay, and I said, oh, I have to bookmark it. Okay, I read this part, not the whole thread. That's her thread, and her thread finished here. When I saw the first part, this is what I wrote here. Okay, this has to be deliberate. Someone must want to want a showdown between the monarchy and Netflix to continue. That's the first thing that came to mind. Was it for weeks? Netflix and the monarch was going at it. And then all of a sudden, they're bringing her back in the spotlight again. Why? They must want a showdown. I don't know. Maybe Prince Charles have always get what he wants, and he's not satisfied with what's going on, and he decided to make them write a nonsense. They just need to freaking shut up. Shut up. Follow their own model, no complaining or whatever, and just live in your bubble. Nobody cares. If you just live in your bubble and do your pretending thing and let people leave, we won't care if you have your freaking castle, but you keep on disturbing the lives of people. My goodness. All right, let me continue. Damn. Imagine going after someone who died 23 years ago just to cover an evil institution. These people have no morals. Yeah. You know, when someone died, they can't speak. I mean, I think Diana knew. I don't know. She must have seen something. You know, some vision where she even says she doesn't see herself being the queen, become Queen of England. She didn't see that. I mean, she was in there. She saw. Sometimes people don't need to speak to you to know exactly how they feel. When they're around you, there's some connection kind of thing. I don't know. You could feel certain things. So even if they didn't speak to her, she could feel the environment over there. They didn't like her. She already produced an heir and a spare. They didn't want her no more. My goodness. Can you imagine, you know, someone you thought would be on your bed every night, you know, but it's not there. I don't know how maybe they have two different separate rooms. They sleep on their separate bed. I don't know. Okay, but can you imagine? You thought Okay, you thought you marrying somebody, and the thing is that there's some stuff. I'm sorry, I can't really put some of those clips on because I get flagged. She had an idea. Okay, she had an idea what love is, and when you get married, what some stuff supposed to be, right? This is the hope that she was hoping for. And when Prince Charles came along, she was hoping this is what she would get. And when what she used to thought what love supposed to be, and then she's seeing the action of Prince Charles was not what she was hoping for, she was considering to stop the whole thing. Okay? This is the thing. That's why sometimes you need to have a hope, to have a dream. That way when you are in it, you either appreciate it or you could see this is not what you wanted. Princess Diana knew this is not what she wanted. You know, one time she was it every 3 weeks he called, and all of a sudden never heard about him again. And then when they finally got married, he wasn't even sleeping with her. You know, and she wanted to stop the wedding, but you know, she didn't have the support that she needed. You know, and they're blaming it on her being crazy, but they the one who drive her crazy. You know, talked to her sister and said, look, this is not what I'm seeing. The thing that I used to, that's not the way she said it, but I mean, I'm sure some of you squaddies knows about that, but I'm just paraphrasing in my own crazy world, my own term. You know, she knew, she had an idea what she wanted, but when she saw what she got, it wasn't what it is. She wanted to stop it. When she talked to her sister and things like that, they were like, no, they already have your face on this and this, thinking about material stuff. Okay, material stuff, things that can easily be replaced or whatever. They talk her into staying within that abusive kind of thing. Okay, these people, the monarchy, know how to play with the mind. Okay, that's the thing. They know how to play with the mind, people's mind. Okay, they tell people they are important. They put some BS in the people's mind, thinking they are important, when in fact they're dumbass or lazy. They don't want to pick up a thing. Okay, so Princess Diana saw those people didn't have anything of value, with the exception of title. With the exception of title that they had. That's it. So, and Princess Diana even said, you know, she wasn't impressed about any of those stuff. But yeah, and she learned to love him, and I think she did love him. And once she accepted it, okay, she loved him, and I believe that's the first person she ever had been with. And this guy, you know, abused her. Pretty much abuse her. And then after he got, oh God, you know what, let me just leave that alone. But where was I with this? What was that? Yeah, I was saying about Netflix. They probably, somebody probably still want that Netflix debacle and the monarchy to keep on going. That's why they bring that thing up. Remember, I've always said, right now the thing is died down a little bit between Netflix and the monarchy, but there's someone who really want that the monarchy to be gone. Okay, they want that outcry, people to revolt against them. That's what I believe, and this is they're stirring the pot again, and that's what I think, because this thing had stopped. They did everything they could, you know, do that freaking train ride and stand in front of the whatever castle they were in. How many of them were there? 2, 4, 6, 8 of them standing in it, like they freaking some powerful crap. And you see some old people with and the young one who you think will have a brain don't have a brain, so they think they're something. You know, whatever force they were showing, people were just laughing. But my goodness, someone really wants to stir the pot. That's what I see going on here. All right, that's that. Imagine going after someone who, okay, I read that. Disgusting. This is a return to how they truly cover her before she died. The only saint her after she died because it took some of the heat of their role and her death. This is truly where they saw her. You guys could, there's some videos I talk about that a lot, about Harry, when the mom died and all of this. So yeah, but that's the only thing I could say. Whatever I posted here, someone really want to stir the pot, want people to still outcry, whatever the back and forth between Netflix and the monarch to keep on going, because Netflix is worldwide. Okay, Netflix is not going anywhere, and they have the right to everything that they're showing on their platform. So someone wants to stir the pot. That's the way I see it. All right, next tweet. I hope none of these royal voters are going to praise Liz for suddenly using the word hug, let alone actually hug someone in public after the way they used to mock Meghan's Americanism and tweets they thought no one will pick up on. Okay, what is going on here? Okay. Actually, a lot of things in her speech resemble that of Meghan. Oh, I didn't listen to her speech. There's some videos that's coming out today that nobody knew that she did the speech. Okay, they know that Meghan is still popular, and now they are trying to mirror her. This is why, at one point when I started putting videos and stuff like that, and I see, the squads were posting things that the Cambridges were copying the Sussexes, and after a while, I was like, wait a second. It's so freaking painful for me to even read it. It's so freaking embarrassing to even read the thing. And sometimes I can't even see the freaking words. I'm reading like a freaking 2-year-old. I know I keep on saying that, but it's true. And I stopped talking about them. Whatever the copy of Meghan, I read it privately, but I don't share it. Their friend could do that. Okay? And to think of the many documentaries I've seen that took such pride in her choice to not hug people of color. Okay, I guess PC, what PC? Prince Charles, I guess, to hug Prince Charles even after her 6-month abort. Yeah, that's Prince Charles, not people of color. Okay, oh, how dare her. Oh, well, who hugged her? Michelle Obama. There was a huge outcry about that, didn't there? Yeah, there was an outcry about that. Okay, let's see. I don't know. That's a long sentence. Whatever happened. When Michelle Obama hugged the Queen. That's BBC. Okay. All right. They say Queen Elizabeth was okay with Michelle Obama hug says. Okay, but she have no choice to say it's okay, because when the person at that time, okay, Michelle Obama, not her, but her husband was in power, she had no choice but to accept it and say something nice. But probably afterwards, she probably went and, oh man, I got hugged by her. But whatever. But that was it. Yeah, when Michelle Obama hugged the Queen. Okay, what's the news? Okay. Alright, so forget it. That was it. I just wanted to look at that. That's all. Okay, right, because she is well known for being so warm and fuzzy. Okay, they said Meghan plagiarized the Queen. Oh my gosh, she lived almost 100 years, and now she wants to appear as if she has human feeling. Ridiculous. It's like what I was saying. I don't know if it's gonna be in this video or the previous video, where I said, okay, I was just doing my BS. Okay, my channel is full of BS. Where Meghan was like, honey, I love you. That's her talking to Prince Harry. But they want me to keep quiet, but they're saying all this negative thing about me. I gotta go. And Harry went to and was like, hold my tea, let me speak to my grandma. And grandma, who's been living for whatever 100 years, it's almost her time. It's like, I'm not gonna give my rice for her when she's about to go. Oh my goodness. But anyway, let me go to the next tweet. I'm so freaking stupid. Okay, let's see this. Why did I bookmark this? Christmas dinner for two during pandemic. Let me focus on the squads, okay? Next tweet. All right, okay. And it appears Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern may have helped this card get where it needed to be. Okay, I was looking for this the other day. Could have been yesterday's tweet where someone was saying in the comment section, and not my YouTube video, but in the tweet that I was reading, that they did all of this. They want privacy. How come this had to be publicized and all of this? This is it, okay? They did their thing. It's whoever wants to be well known or wants to shed light onto their whatever their cause and stuff like that. That's who they you have all the other media platform talking about that. That's all. Okay, so this is that. Okay, quote, it's Prince Harry and Meghan's letter, said Jacinda Ardern, I hope I pronounced her name correctly, had let them know we were trying to get in touch and that Archie continues to wear our beanies as they have one in every size. So pretty much she made the connection. All right, they're good friend and stuff like that. So that's the best way, and she's the prime minister over there. She's the head of the country. So that's the best way. If you could get in touch with your prime minister and you want something to be done, I mean, that's the best way. Okay? So there's a picture of them. Okay. I've always said in one of my videos, and I see it here too. Okay. I've said that before about posturing. Okay. You see, look at Meghan here. When she knows she's someplace formal, okay, look how she sits down. Okay. Look how she sits down. Look at her body alignment. Yes, she leaned to one side, but look at her posture, her chest. Okay? Pay attention to that. Whatever other pictures you come across, look how she behaved when she's just hanging out and when she's in a formal place. Okay? There it is. Okay? She is very well trained. Okay? Well rounded. That's something you need to look at. Look at here again. Look at this. Look how she sits down. Okay? Posture. Chest upright. Okay? Leg cross. Okay? And it's obvious for a woman to cross her leg. Okay? We all know that. But look at her posture. Okay? Something to look at each time you look at where they're sitting or how she behaves in certain places and the environment. Just read the room. Read the room. You'll know. Okay, that's her walking with them. They're having fun. Again, look at this. All right. Oh, I love both of these ladies. Love them. Love them. And the last time I brought her up in one of my videos, I was talking about Camp Fed. Okay, when you have women in power, things are much better. Okay, occasionally you have some deranged one too. Okay, don't get me wrong, but at least we have a better chance when woman is in power. Jacinda and Meghan look like they get on like a house on fire. Yeah, if they get together, my goodness. Okay, Harry looks so left out when the ladies on a boat. Love to see their engagement. Strong women seeing each other and not as a competition or reason to sneer. Yep, this is the thing. Freaking the royal missed a huge opportunity. My goodness, huge opportunity. Like I always put lately I haven't put it, but when what's that movie, Pretty Woman, when whatever, she came in the shop and said big mistake, huge mistake. That's a huge asset they lost here, due to envy, popularity. It's stupid things. They let the gold mine walk away. And then when you see them do their stuff, you see spelling errors, you see action that should not be taking place during the pandemic, a freaking train ride where people's trying to stay away from each other. I mean, the thing that goes in the mind, my goodness, the way they process things, jeez. That's a huge missed opportunity, huge. Okay, that is wonderful. They do such amazing work with their beautiful handmade knit item. Okay, how amazing they all volunteered to help so many. Bravo, Harry and Meghan, a wonderful gift of love. Okay, well done, awesome. Tell me more. I'm lost. Okay. Okay, there's an MD, so she's probably a doctor who's a squatty too. When she's at work, she can't look at her phone to check what's going on. So when she come back, she's like, okay, tell me what's going on. All right, so she put that thread here. The royal couple got in touch with Kiwi Knitwear, social enterprise, Make Give Live, okay, Make Give Live, okay, and bought 100 handmade woolen hats on behalf of their young son Archie. Okay, I did this in one of the videos. I knew there was a reason. Okay, I love that woman, Jacinda. Yeah, you're helping her country too. If you know, it's for the greater good. I mean, can you imagine? Just imagine if someone in her country wanted to get in touch with Trump. Oh, she's like, I don't know them. I never met him. I never this. That's Trump. After he get what he want out of you, he never met you. Let me stop. Why did I bookmark this? Okay, I think I touched bases in one of the videos earlier. Okay, Kate Middleton, Mega Duchess. Okay, the Kate Middleton issue. All right. You know, at first, you know, forget it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Next. Okay, the way King Archie snap in this painting. Look how he's standing in 1 foot. The dad is holding him. Oh my God! Look at his little smile. Oh my goodness! And the dog. I'm telling you, the dog. Look at her. He really get jealous. I think the dog really get jealous when, you know, either Prince Harry come in the middle, or now there's the family here. What's his name? Bogart or something like that? I forgot the dog name. Okay, he gets jealous. Look at him looking at Megan, and the other dog is just laying down. He's like, I'm just glad I got adopted. And this was like, what about me? What about me? Oh my goodness, those dogs. Okay, I saw some idiot questioning Megan's hand. What? If you look carefully, her left hand and Harry's right hand are very close. Okay, that's the... Okay. Why can I hear Harry saying Arch in this photo? I love this Christmas card so much. Okay. Why do people think he's standing? Okay. All I see is Harry holding him with both arms, possibly even half seated on his high. Okay. And Archie feet dangling, not touching the ground. Okay, that's in French. Alright, what else? Okay, 9. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. I've been what is it? I've been recording for almost a couple hours now. Okay, clown. Okay, what is that? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry want Megxit review extension as Duke plan UK return. What the fuck? Okay, comes and take them. Meghan Markle and Harry don't need HRH title as Megxit review looms. Oh, they're still talking about their return? They don't see them, they move on? Okay, let's do the comment here. They really want conversation, some clicks, so they have to print some stuff. Okay, the British media has been begging the Sussexes to step foot on Plague Island since a few months now. The goal is to get leaked infos from traders within the British royal family. I hope Harry and Meghan stay away for another 1 year. Okay, like I need them to stop trying to make fetch happen. Okay, there's the music. Be a clown, be a clown. That's what British media, okay, are all about. They flip, they flap, they lie on drop. Oh my God, you squad is a clickbait. Don't believe a word of it. A review that is meaningless and one that Harry thought was redundant to begin with is just UK media engaging in fantasy. Yeah, that's what I think so too. The way they're playing the review and dangling it, it's their last card to the so desperate. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. People don't. Harry and Meghan move on. They move on because all the charities that they have attached themselves with, they continue doing it. And he said it when he was leaving. I'm not walking away and this and that, you know. he's still helping them. Look at the Mayu charity. He doesn't have to be there all the time. Look what he did. He donated to them. Whatever. I don't know if they donate, but the card that they sent is to Mayu. What else? Other charities that they patronage of, they could even remove them from the patronage because they're so passionate about it. If they still, I talked about that before, whatever they see fit for whatever charity, they will still do it without even being a patronage of it. Okay, as long the charity tell them, this is, I believe that as long the charity tell them, you don't need to represent us, you don't need to speak on our behalf and stuff like that, then I will see them stop. Okay, they don't need whatever they're passionate about. They don't need the charity, the patronage, or they don't need people to tell them to represent it. And like I said, when they go to events, okay, because when they talk to people, they have a freaking brain of remembering stuff. Okay, they go to event, socialize and things like that. I could see them being at business minded at every event that they go to, and when they talk to people, they see what quality the person have, or the kind of job the person does, or the specialties or something like that. He could easily make connection between a charity or someone that he knows who will need that person's expertise and connect them. I could see that. Going. And he even said his foundation is not a charity. It's not another charity. It's just a platform to connect people. He said it. And that's what I'm seeing there too. His actions speak for what that's why I'm saying all of that too. All right, next tweet. Palmolive doesn't even have a qualification to intern for one of Oprah's intern at On Protein. Again, I did, let's see, can I go into it? This is a respond to one of the tweets I did, 2 days ago, could be 3 days ago. It's one of the royal reporters who was talking about and put the the Oprah and Kim Kardashian as a social influencers, and people was like, Oprah a social influencer? So this is it. Okay, this is another branch of it. Okay, I don't think he was preparing for the backlash. Okay, I also don't think he understands what this does to his career prospects. Oprah is an extremely well connected person in the media. He shouldn't have tweeted that. I'm telling you. Okay, even putting Kim Kardashian in that aspect also, yes. Okay, yes, Kim Kardashian is a social media influencer. Yes, she is, but not in the same caliber. Not in the same caliber as Oprah. Okay, Oprah is not a social influencer. Okay, she's like, there's no word in the vocabulary word for Oprah. Okay, she's that high. Okay, she's that high. But the minimizing these two ladies and also Kim Kardashian also, and I'm just letting you know my understanding of it or my perspective of that. I know a lot of people don't agree the way she does business, Kim Kardashian and stuff like that, but you gotta look at it. She's a businesswoman. Okay, this is where the money is. She's not, I don't know what, okay, I don't want to say this because I don't know what other things besides some of the thing I've seen on the tabloid. I was gonna say she doesn't sell her body, but it depends on what you consider selling the body. I'm not saying sleeping with people. That's not the part I'm saying, okay? That's not that. But, you know, she does wear flashy clothes and stuff like that. Most people will not be approve of. But besides that, she's doing what she wants to do to earn the dough, okay? Many people may not like it, but she's earning money. That's Kim Kardashian. But when it comes to Oprah, there's no match. There's no match, okay? There's no comparison. I don't know why he dare brought her. Even the first time when I read it, I even said it. I was like, Oprah? Social influencer? Yeah, I'm pretty slow many times, okay? I'm pretty slow to catch on some stuff. But the minute that I read it, I got that right away. My brain is not that slow for that. I know the value, the power of Oprah, okay? So when I read that, I was like, oh, that's something. Okay, the worst part is he can't even delete it. If he does, he confirmed that he knew he was wrong. Okay, it has to stay there as a constant reminder of why he will never make it to legitimate journalism. He will be a silly little tabloid tiara chaser for the rest of his life. Ooh, lady, you spot on. Oh, hot mess. Okay, she speak my language. Hot mess, definitely. Yeah, she's spot on. I agree on both of them that she said. Okay, duration on that tweet was a thing of beauty. I felt journalism, cough, royal reporter, like himself trying to denigrate a media powerhouse like Oprah made me laughing my ass off. Yeah, everybody saw it. This is why Oprah doesn't even need to defend herself. Her work speak volume. Okay, her work speak volume. All right, everybody saw it. The minute she said, I read it, minute people come across it, there's the backlash. I come a lot of tweets that branch out of the original tweet. And I'm finding coming on my timeline. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, this is true fact. All right, next tweet. Brit women, what is that? These friggin' British women telling their daughters that there is joy in a marriage where the husband is repulsive just cause you get raised children and family. To this day, Carol Militant type of shit. Oh shit, she typed that. Wow, Bridgerton. We see them here all day though. What is up with that for real? Oh my god. When I saw that, why did I bookmark this? She tweet a lot of stuff, but a lot of time I try to avoid it because if I start going at it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to cut too many things because once I start talking, like I told you guys, none of my thing is scripted. When I start talking, I go off, and then when I'm listening to it, I give myself more work to cut them out. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna hold this back, okay? I'm gonna hold my thought back here. But I have to say, I agree with her though. There was a reason why I bookmarked this, but I'm leaving it alone. Okay, this one was funny. Let's see here. I come across a whole bunch of it. I only decided to do it once. Okay, people in church have sex too. Okay, let me go in it. Not Camilla. Okay, this has to be a different video because I'm gonna go as far as I can. Okay, that might be the last video, whatever video number it is. Okay, now let me go in it. Okay.